Access Tech Live headlines.
If you're in the Ottawa region and rely on those electric scooters that are all over the place to get around, you may want to buy your own because the Ottawa Accessibility Committee has recommended ending that e-scooter program as of next year. The city's been running a pilot program since 2020, allowing shared e-scooters operated by providers like Bird Canada and Neuron Mobility. However, concerns related to safety and accessibility have led to the recommendation. Now, during the pilot, geofencing technology was used to create specific zones for e-scooter use and parking, including transit stations and pathways and parking garages. Now, the accessibility concerns range from issues including obstructed pathways, unsafe parking, and potential hazards for pedestrians and people with mobility challenges. E-scooters have been found blocking sidewalks. They've been on ramps and other public spaces, making it pretty difficult for individuals with disabilities to navigate freely. Additionally, some riders even disregard the rules and ride the e-scooters on sidewalks, posing risks, of course, to pedestrians. The geofencing technology, which was used to regulate scooter zones, has not completely resolved the issues, leading to the recommendation to end the program next year. Apple has announced a new AI training program for all students and alumni of the Apple Developer Academy. The new initiative will be rolled out across 18 academies in 6 countries, benefiting thousands of students. The curriculum will cover essential AI technologies, including building and deploying machine learning models using their Core ML platform. The goal, of course, of the program is to empower developers with the skills they need to create impactful, inclusive, and innovative apps. Beginning this fall, every Apple Developer Academy student will benefit from a custom-built curriculum that teaches them how to build, train, and even deploy machine learning models across Apple devices. Very cool. This week marks the commercial availability of new Copilot Plus PCs that feature Qualcomm Snapdragon X chips designed for advanced AI tasks. New devices are now available, arriving in hands from companies like Dell, Acer, Alienware, HP, Lenovo, Samsung, and Asus, just to name a few, of course, along with Microsoft's own Surface lineup. The new PCs promise robust AI capabilities, such as real-time translation, photo restoration, and graphics upscaling. They all feature dedicated Copilot buttons on the keyboard, high RAM and storage capacities, along with strong battery life. The one thing missing, though, from the release is Microsoft's recall feature, which has been, well, recalled. And it's only going to be available through the Windows Insider program until they iron out the bugs and tweak things to adjust to public concerns. Are you ready for this summer's Amazon Prime Day? Because we are not. But don't worry, it's coming this July. And to prepare, Amazon is suggesting that you start creating a wish list and use price tracking tools like Camel to secure those once-a-year deals. The online retailer is expected to discount a lot of their own tech, including Echo speakers, Kindle e-readers, alongside tech gadgets, household items, and apparel. Early deals always start before the event, and of course the competition is always on board trying to one-up Amazon themselves, like Walmart and Best Buy, etc., etc. The date itself has not yet been revealed, but once it is, we'll be sure to let you know so we can mark it off on our calendars. Microsoft is working with a hearing implant specialist, Med-EL, to develop accessible communication technologies for people with hearing loss. This new partnership will span several years and aims to enhance the tools and devices for individuals using hearing aids and implants. Microsoft will also support Med-EL's Global Children's Invention Contest. This is a pretty cool one. It's called Ideas for Ears, which provides technology to aid communication and innovation among young participants with hearing loss. Very, very cool stuff. Now, here's a little public service announcement to end off the headlines this week, in the form of a British man named Richard, who is suing Apple after his wife discovered his messages to a prostitute on a family iMac. Oops. Despite him deleting the messages from the iPhone, Richard claims the experience led to a costly divorce, and he's seeking compensation, claiming there was inadequate user knowledge about iMessage singing. Now, this is surely one way to offset your divorce costs if you can, but I don't think we're going to get very far in that process. Maybe read the fine print, Stephen. Maybe that's the way to do it. Or how about this? Don't be infidelity. It's just stick to the basics, okay? Don't use your phone.
Yeah, you've married your wife. Be happy with that, right?
If you got issues, there's a therapist for that.
Look, I will say this: he's lost $6.5 million as a result of this lawsuit, and he actually wants Apple to pay. He wants them to pay him back that money. It's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen.
No,
it's ridiculous. Hey, listen, Amazon Prime Day, right? Amazon Prime Day. Are you still excited about this? Because it feels to me it's like one of those big events. But now it feels, it was a great thing at the time. Now it just feels like it's a great way for Amazon to empty their warehouses and get some new stock in there.
You know, it feels like Black Friday and Cyber Monday and Boxing Day in Canada. Like, I mean, all of these are opportunities to savings. But I find that a lot of the time you don't see drops as much as you see the prices increase leading up to it, and then they drop to the price they're going to be anyway. So I get excited because there are some pretty good deals sometimes. Some of those companies that are Amazon exclusive, like Anchor and Ugreen and stuff like that make plugs and accessories, are always fun to get deals on. But yeah, I'm with you, Stephen. They clear out the warehouse, make some room for stuff. But it's just, it's like a made-up holiday to get people to get into shopping. And I get it. It probably makes them a couple $2 billion in the process.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. They do find out of it. You mentioned Camel, which is a great resource because it's a great way to find out what else, where else the product might be available at either a cheaper price, or to actually tell you if the price that's being offered is actually a good deal or not.
Yeah.
So really, really worth checking out that one. Listen, question of the week. Let's dive into this because this is a great one. Smartphones, as we all know, are getting more advanced every single day. But the question is, if you could design your dream smartphone, what unique feature would it have? Because you think they've got everything in there, right? So what else could you add that could make it even better? That's a good one.
Yeah, I got to think on that one. So while I think, Stephen, and while you think, you at home think as well, and let us know on all our social media platforms. It's at Access Tech Live. You can get involved right now. Pop it into the YouTube chat if you're watching on YouTube. It's always fun there. You can also shoot us an email to feedback@accesstechlive.com and get involved. Coming up, we'll break down some of the headlines this week, and a bit later on in the show, Krista Couture joins us, and we chat about the Honda Scenic Audio app and how it all came to be. Stick around.
There's more Access Tech Live to come. Get involved and have your say at Access Tech Live on social media. We'll be right back.